1 week ago today, I broke my back. It's been a very painful journey to get to where I am today, which is actually at the gym. It's the first time that I'm going to be walking in there in an entire week of just excruciating back pain. But the last 2 days has felt so much better. Yesterday in particular, I woke up and I felt like just a new person. It was super odd. It was the first glimpse of hope that I had that everything's gonna be okay and that with enough perseverance that I'm gonna be able to walk away soon. And literally. But I don't know. It kind of gave me some hope. That's why we're here today at the gym. I'm not gonna push it. Don't worry. It's gonna be super easy exercises. I already wrote them out. I actually had chat come up with an entire exercise list that I could do that has nothing to do with my back. I'm talking about everything is extremely isolated, super small increments of it all. It's 30% of the weight that I normally do, 15 to 20 reps. It's super high volume. This is mainly just to go through the exercises and just to get the blood flowing and me not to go insane. The reality is this is mainly so I just don't go fucking crazy. Because being cooped up for so long, it just does not feel great to me. We're gonna go hit the gym, see how it feels, and let's go fucking get it! Bass in your face. Well, I almost forgot about this bad boy. I just picked it up yesterday. It's a little microphone, so mic check. I think I set it up correctly, but who knows? I'll find out in post if I actually did set it up correctly. Either way, I just did my walking. I only got about 2 minutes on the treadmill, and then I started getting some sharp pains in the back, so that's when I called it quits. I'm not gonna push it any more than I think that I need to. It's gonna be a long process here to get it back into the swing of things. But the next up, and again, this is from chat, is that we're gonna be doing some pec deck. So we got pec deck, reverse pec deck, seated lateral raises, machine chest press, and preacher curls. I don't know exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna see how it feels on every exercise. I'm only gonna be doing about 30% of my actual weight and about 15 to 20 reps. It's gonna be really boring, but it's better than doing nothing. Let's go get it, baby.
What the hell is going on down there?
So far, so good. I don't feel any back pain whatsoever. It is really exhausting though to be back in here. Mentally draining, but also physically, because I haven't really done too much as far as physicality goes in 7 days, which it's crazy how quick your muscle deteriorates without using it. However, muscle memory is a real thing, and very quickly does this come back. So I'm really excited. In the next week or two, I'll come back bigger and stronger and better. But what a fucking journey. All right, next one. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, that one actually did hurt. It was like a little pinch when I would sit down and face the other direction. I don't think my body likes that. And then when I push back, it kind of just like, it's an odd, the way that I've been describing it is it feels like you get stabbed and the knife just kind of stays in there and it kind of just twists throughout the day. That's the pain that I'm feeling right now, which is the best pain that I've been feeling, ironically, but definitely very uncomfortable on that one, so we're gonna skip that completely. Today's not about ego, and I gotta put that aside. Today's about just going through the motions and getting back into routine. Hopefully the next one though isn't as bad. Let's go try it out. Let's see if it's good. Please be good. That one, I feel no back pain whatsoever.
feels really nice. I mean, doing 30% of my normal reps are not hard. It's not about the ego today, I gotta remind myself. It's just about going through the motion and coming from a point of life of pain and agony to back to my normal routine and in the gym, grinding it out, just like what I love. Yeah. All right, one more set of these. We got one more exercise, and then I'm gonna call it after that. We're not gonna push it anymore. Let's go, baby. Let's go. All right. Last exercise. This is it, guys. The last one of today, which marks 1 week since my back injury. I'd say that's a very quick turnover time as far as going back to the gym. I'm proud of myself. Today's been a mental struggle, but physically I feel so much better. Yeah, last one. Let's run it up, baby. And that's a wrap, baby. That's a wrap. I feel good. I feel good. All right, let's roll. Back home. Well, I've been home for a while, but I had to relax and recruit for a minute. For whatever reason, that small ass workout took so much out of me. I passed out for 30 minutes. I'm talking about zonked out. I laid down just to get a breather and get some relief of my back, and I just passed out. Now we're back. I did already eat, but I got a watermelon that I'm gonna chop up and a story to tell. Do you guys wash your melons? Or do you just chop them up and eat them? Because technically you don't really eat the skin. Although, some people do eat the skin. I had a buddy that used to make the rind into pickled rind. So he would soak it into pickle juice. Very interesting, I don't know. Leave it in the comments if you guys wash your melons, or if you just leave them, or if you eat the rinds. It's kind of odd, but it did taste really good. I did have it, it's delicious. And this is a very unique watermelon. This is actually a yellow watermelon. I think that they taste way better than your average red watermelon, but I'm gonna wash mine. One melon washed and prepped and ready to be cut. I still can't bend over very well. It just looks like I'm crippled trying to bend down and grab shit. It's hilarious. My knees buckle, and I feel like that one hunched back guy in the movie 300. Oh, what is that guy? Come on. I'll put an image right here of what I feel like. I don't think I look like that, but I definitely feel like that. Story that I was going to tell y'all was yesterday I decided to get out of the house and go get some coffee. I've been doing the last few days. I think just getting out of the house helps me mentally. But this time was a little bit different. I get to the coffee shop. It's boiling hot outside, and there is 0 seats on the inside. I'm talking about I couldn't even stand up on the inside, plus I can't stand. Decided to get my cup of coffee. I sat outside as long as I could, and I made my way over to a Jamba Juice. There was a Jamba Juice across the street, and I've been craving an acai bowl. And granted, I don't think Jamba Juice has the best acai bowls, but it was down the street, and I could walk there instead of Uber again. Just walked on over. It was a very ratchet one. It was 2 seats, and it looks like a children's play seat. It was really dirty and grimy and had a bunch of writing on it. It was just odd for a Jamba Juice. Always have to eat a little bit of it. However, I'm sitting there. So I had to, a little more. However, I'm sitting there and minding my own business. One person walks in. Seemed like a nice guy, just walked over to the counter, was ordering something, and I didn't hear the conversation. I had my headphones in and I was just working. I look up and he's walking over towards me, take off my earbud, and I say, "What's up, dude?" He goes, "Yo, you got change for 100. I said, "Let me see what I have." And I look in my wallet, I had $55, so I didn't have enough for a $100 break. And I'm like, "Do you have Venmo or Zelle or Apple Pay? I could just pay for it and you can just Zelle me or Apple Pay me back, and that's it, super simple." He said, "No." You know what? Forget it. I'll pay for it, whatever it is. It doesn't matter. I'll take care of it for you. And that was it for me. That was my conversation. I'm just gonna pay for it, go back to my business, and that's all. I walk over to the gal that's behind the counter. She's like, "Are you sure it's 19 or something like that?" And I go, "I don't care." I said, "Whatever it is, I'm covering it." Swipe my card. He thanks me. And it's a little shooketh. It was like a random deed of kindness, and I didn't think too much of it. Didn't think anything of it. I wind up going to go sit down. He gets his drinks and comes over to me, introduces himself, and we talk for a moment. I tell him why I'm out here, and I didn't tell him about what I was going through or my back issue that happened. I was just telling him I decided to come out here for a little bit on a whim, and I'm sitting here and I'm just doing my work and etc. And he goes, yo, I work over at so-and-so inn. We have some of the best food on the island. I go, that's cool. He's like, if you come by tonight, I work from 5 to 9. Anytime during that, he's like, I got you. And I'm like, wow, I really had no idea, first off, or didn't expect any of that. It kind of just hit me for a moment. And I had this weird epiphany of life. And I sat there in disbelief. I'm like, that's awesome. I was planning to do something anyway and get out of the house and go get some dinner. I'm gonna do that as my plans, and I'm gonna go there, and if he's there and it's legit, that's awesome. And I sit back down and I'm about to order my Uber again, and I go outside and I'm like, wow, hold on, what just happened? That is the story of life right there. You don't know who people are, what they go through, or why they couldn't do something. And it just really dawned on me for a minute that an act of kindness can go so far. And it wasn't even something I would ever expect anything in return. It literally wasn't, but it was one of those outer body experiences of life and restoring faith in humanity, and it just felt really good and really heartwarming. The first time when I paid for something, that something happened out of it that was unexpected. I did it out of the kindness of my heart, and that was it. Sort to that night, I wind up going there. I sit down and I see him. Man, it's legit. He actually works here, and he's crushing it, dude. This guy's running back and forth. He's like the all-star there. It's really cool. Great vibes, great scenery. I get seated. I tell my server that I was looking for so-and-so, and she goes and grabs it, and he's like, dude, thank you so much for coming. Whatever you want, I got you. He starts listing off the best stuff on the menu, and I'm like, dude, that's awesome. And I order a couple things, and the band is great. The guy's crushing it. He's remixing Neo and all the old school songs, and I'm just feeling myself, and I'm like, this is the life. This is crazy. A small act of kindness went so far, and it made me have a great night and a great experience. And anyway, I left that place just so happy, smiling ear to ear, and I tipped everyone that I possibly could, from the person singing and to both servers, and I don't know. I just felt super generous and so grateful, and it was one of those moments where I was like, wow, this is the exact thing that needs to be spread. An act of kindness can go so far. Regardless if he wound up doing that or not, it still would have felt so good for me to do something like that. So maybe it inspires some of y'all to go out and just help in any way and not expect anything in return, and you never know what will happen. I always believe that what you put out in the universe, you'll get back. Anyway, back to chopping up the melons. I'm gonna eat my melon, and everyone loves a good melon. And I'm gonna just chill. I got my live stream to do in a minute. I'm probably gonna do that, and then I'm gonna relax, read a book, watch the beautiful sunset. So you guys will be able to see that tonight. And what a life. What a fucking life, guys. I love it. And this YouTube series is gonna go crazy. I already know it. Oh, and one last thing. Like, comment, subscribe. I fucking love saying it. Guys, thank you so much for everything. And I'll see you on the next one. Boom!